Hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here. Starting off to a nice, slow, chill start this morning. I want to thank everybody for showing up. I want to thank everybody for sharing this morning with me. If you're here, it means you're a Patreon. And that means I deeply appreciate you because you're making the magic happen. You may enjoy the videos, but these videos wouldn't exist without you. And all your support, your generosity keeps this machine going. So I want to thank you all so much from the bottom of my everything for everything you do. I want to say good morning and hello to Joshua Hikaru, KB Yohorn. Should I be calling you, I know when I see you on Twitch, I call you Biohorn or Biohorn. Should I be calling you KB or Yohorn? I need to know. Bone Boy James, hello. Hello, of course, to the lovely two mods. Thank you to Luna and Ree for holding it down. Hello, Z. Hello, Yoshika. Hello, Twilight 2 Starlight. Lex K9, hello. Megalina, hi. Good morning, Leia M. Good morning, Phoenix Midnight. Hello, Ariadne Audio. Hello, Kelly Sanchez. Hello, Shanette Quao. Hello, Nike Hall. Hello, Selena Ramirez. Kimura Carter, hello. Ashley Koth, hello. Hidayah, hello. Curly Wolfpack, hello. Mariah, hello. Mariah automatically wins the first star because last time we did this, we gave out 1 star too many. So luckily, Mariah was kind enough to be pushed back to this week. Hess, hello. Bishy Bauer, hello. Megalina, hello. Woody Pie, good morning. Phantom Gypsy, hey. Bishy Bauer, again, hello. Let's see. Hannah Gibbo, hello. Hello. Jody Marie, hello. Who else we got? Alexis Smith, hiya. I believe that's about everybody hanging out, or at least all the names I see so far, all the unique names. Thanks for being here. So we've got ourselves a nice and tidy little schedule. It's going to be the same thing we do all the time. Just a nice little chill out. First, we're going to answer some questions. So if you have any questions for me or the missus, who is actually here, throw them in the chat. She's not here with me, but she's hanging out with me online. So she stepped away from the computer for a bit, but she should be back in a little bit here. She'll be joining us today. It should be fun. We're going to do some Q&A. Then we're going to record a script live together. Well, I mean, I'm going to record a script for you live, more like. Then we're going to play a game with the mods and the missus. Should be fun. And then we're going to do some one-on-one chats with some of y'all who win the lucky stars. We're giving away 3 stars today. And let's go ahead and start off with the first, shall we? Now, to get the star, what you have to do is type in !jump. !JUMP. You're going to start seeing everybody spam it in chat. All you got to do is type that in at the right time to make your little doober on the screen. Those little animals, see, each of those is tied to a person. And if your doober happens to jump at the right time to pick up the star, hey, guess what? You win a chat with me. Now, please, only jump if you are Discord ready, Discord capable, if you actually want to talk to me, and if you promise not to be a butthole on the stream and get me in trouble. So if you can promise to those 3 things, you're Discord capable, you won't be a butthole, and you actually want to talk to me, then yeah, by all means, good luck in trying to catch this, the first of 3 stars we're giving away today. Bada bing, bada boom, here we go. Good luck, y'all. Start getting to these questions. Twilight 2 Starlight says, greetings to the missus. Hey, somebody caught it already. Anike Hall. Congratulations. Anike Hall, if you can do me a favor on the Discord server, please get in contact with Luna. Get in contact with Luna as soon as you can. She'll get you to where you need to be so we can get you up and ready to go when the time comes. It'll probably be starting around 10 o'clock. 10, like in an hour or so, basically. Jeanette Quao asked the first question, and it's the most important question I've ever heard. Orange juice with bits or smooth? I'm a no pulp man. I'm a no pulp man myself. I usually don't like things with things in it. Like, I like my ice cream with just straight up ice cream. I don't like stuff like folded in with little bits in it, little surprises. I just like straight up ice cream, just like I like straight up orange juice. We stan a no pulp man. That's beautiful. Anybody else got any questions? Anything they want answered? The missus is here. Should be able to answer any of your missus related questions or any questions you got for me. I just woke up, so forgive me if I'm a little spacey. Do you like doing series audios or prefer one-offs? Asks Phoenix Midnight. So one thing I learned from watching Game Grumps is that the longer a series is, the greater chance there is of people dropping off. So I'm worried about that when it comes to series. I'm worried about people dropping off. Like, if they don't like the first part in a series, then that means that person's immediately signed off for the rest of the series. And then, people might fall off as the series continues. So I'm worried about that when it comes to doing a continuing story, like people losing interest and maybe taking up too many upload slots. But when it comes to actually recording, I think it's cool to have like a series, especially one with character development where you get to see character kind of change, you get to see story progress. I think I can dig a little deeper. It's always fun. I find that the best kind of characters are flawed but have reasons for their flaws, and usually a single script is too short to dig into the real reasons and the real fundamental motivation behind all those flaws. How long is too long of a series? I'd say a good series is about 2 to 4 audios. I think after that, unless you have a really good story behind it, it's usually unnecessary. But for things like the kidnapped princess, for example, that's a story that has a lot of room behind it. So I think there's a lot to tell. So if you have the right story, then a series can go as long as you want. But then after a while, it's like, are we doing a script for people to find comfort and escapism in, or am I just reading your fan fiction? Like, you gotta be able to make sure that you can keep a compelling story throughout without letting it get too masturbatory, to use a salacious word. Azuma Sailor asked, do you know about the show Ruby? And if not, would you consider checking it out? I do know about the show Ruby. I watched the first season. I loved Monty Ohm's work. I always have. Monty is amazing. But I don't know. After, they unfortunately lost him, the show just really lost a lot of its appeal to me. Like, the animation's really stiff. The high school-esque drama of the back and forth is really, I don't know, I find it kind of lame. And it's just, it's kind of, I'm not a fan of Ruby, especially the animation and the characters. I can't say more about it without being mean about it, so I'd rather just say I'm not a fan. Let's see, what else we got? That was from Azuma Sailor. Haley Ferguson asks, I love character development, honestly. It's a great tool to help connect people. Do you particularly like the development process? Sure, when I write, which is so rare, definitely. Hisawana Yuki says, just asking how's your Spanish doing? Es muy poquito. Es más o menos no bueno. Kirk Holt asks, do you have any advice for people wanting to get into voice acting? So I've been looking into this myself. I don't consider what I do voice acting. Now that I've started taking voice acting classes, I have a new respect for what voice acting is and how it differs from what we do. What we do here in these ASMR roleplay channels is so It's so niche. I'm not saying that it doesn't require skills and talents of its own. It's just, it's definitely not. It's different from voice acting. There's enough difference between the two of them that they require different skills. So if you want to get into voice acting, I suggest finding a voice acting class. Usually, you know, you find voice actors you like. Usually they kind of, some of them may run like online classes. You find one of those, they're usually pretty enlightening. KB Yohorn asks, do you have a favorite voice actor or role model? Yeah, I love John DiMaggio. He's amazing. He's great. He did Jake the Dog, Bender the Robot. And he also was the driving force behind the documentary I Know That Voice. Bone Boy James asks, as a fellow Game Grumps watcher, what has been your favorite game they played? Oh, trying to think back at which one was I really... There was definitely ones where I was like hanging, you know, like waiting for every single new episode. It was God, I'm drawing a blank, but you know which one I really liked actually? They never finished, was the holiday like seek and find mystery one they did with like the two sisters, and one was like the Ice Queen. It was like really corny, but it was actually really interesting too. 2D animation or 3D animation, asks Jeanette Quao. Yes. What's your favorite pastime, asks Ashley Koth. Playing video games probably, or hanging out with friends, loved ones. What's this? Is the lady singing to me? All right. I think the missus might be here now. So we're going to record a script now. First thing I'm going to do is throw another star out there. There you go. Enjoy. Exclamation point jump. Good luck. I got one for you, Cardlin. Ask Cal. Cal here is Mr. Rihanna. Or Rihanna is Mrs. Cal. Cal says, if you could go back and play any one game as though you'd never played it before, which would you love to rediscover? I was just thinking about that the other day, and I'm sure there's different answers to this. But my answer would be Monster Hunter World. I just remember when I first got in that game, I was so blown away by it, and I dug so deep in it, I was obsessed. I just loved it so much. Big congratulations to Kimura Carter 713 for winning the next star. Kimura Carter, please hop on Discord, get on the Patreon Palace, contact Luna Rose, she's a mod, as soon as you can, and she'll get you set up and ready for the call, which will be happening in about an hour, okay? Congratulations, Kimura Carter, on winning the star. Alright, let's get to recording this script. God, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but there's a little bit of rasp, a little bit of growl. I feel like maybe I've been working it too hard with all this karaoke lately. I just can't stop, though. It's so much fun. Thanks to everyone who's been making it out to those streams over on Twitch. I've been really, really enjoying the karaoke, and I hope you all have been too. I probably should figure out some way to do it wherein I don't damage my voice so much. Seeing as how I'm definitely not going to quit because it's way too much fun. Okay. This script is called The Perfect Best Friend. It was written by Magdalena and V. Winter. The plot, I'll give you a quick summary of what it's about. According to the script, the plot is... Cardlin is saying goodbye to his best friend at the station when the friend is almost pushed in front of a moving train. Cardlin saves the friend, ends up revealing that he is their guardian angel, and that he's been caught up in a war between the gods. This one should be pretty interesting. I'm really excited about this one. Let's turn off this whack ass. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright, give me a couple seconds here to just rest my voice a little bit. Babe, you want to unmute? Say hello.
Hello. Can they even hear me?
Yeah, I think they can all hear you.
Oh.
Alright, babe, I'm going to record this script.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, baby. Alright, so for those of you who are new here and haven't been to one of these before, you're going to hear a minute of silence as I record some open air, some basically some background noise, and then I'm going to jump right into the script. I haven't read this script before. I just know a little bit about what it's about, so let's see how it plays out. Hey, come on. You don't want to miss your train, do you? It was platform 3, right? Where is it? Ah, here we are. Whew, just in time. Got your ticket? That sounded weird. Got your ticket? Let me redo that one. You got your ticket? Good. And all your bags. What? I'm not allowed to worry about you? I know how much of a scatterbrain my best friend is, so of course I'm going to worry about you. Aw, you miss me already? Well, I'm going to miss you too. But hey, you'll be back in 2 weeks, right? That's not long at all. You'll be back before you know it, and we'll be hanging out and doing all the cool things. But just promise me you'll have... Redoing that. Safe, wholesome fun on this trip, okay? Okay. Hey, your train is arriving. Oh, a hug? Sure. Yeah. Call me when you get settled in. Awesome. Wait, who the hell? Hey, buddy, do you mind? I'm trying to say goodbye here. Oh. Oh no, not you. Please, no, let go of them. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Don't push them. Oh my God. Stop. At this point, train station noises stop, and there's white noise, train noises, and your voice fade back in. I think I need to do that stop differently. Let me try that stop. Stop! peaks the mic a little bit. Let's stop. Let's try more of like a
Stop.
yeah, maybe something like that. Stop. The stop is like in all red. It's like in red and it's bold. So I think it needs to be like he's revealing who he is when he says it. And like maybe NyQuil can add some like reverb and stuff to make it sound like heavenly or angelic or something. Stop. It doesn't sound panicked enough. Let's try that again. It's meant to be magic, says Ree. Okay. Stop! No, it can work. We'll work with that. We'll keep that. Train station noises stop. White noise. Train noises and your voice fade back in. No. It's okay. You don't need to call an ambulance. They've just passed out, I think. Thank you. That man? No, I have no idea who he was. No, please don't worry about calling the police. They're probably long gone by now. Oh, they're waking up. Hey, it's okay. I got you. Thank you, everyone. They've woken up. It's all right. I got them. Thanks. Come on, you. Let's get you somewhere quiet. Just hold on to me, okay? Okay, let's sit you down here. Are you okay? What happened? Well, yeah. You did miss your train. Quite literally just missed your train. Okay, you remember hugging me? And some asshole pushing you towards the tracks, right? But you blacked out when you thought you were gonna fall. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Me? I just grabbed you as you blanked out. No, I'm not lying. No, I'm not. You saw me using magic? Let me try that again. You saw me using magic? Are you sure you're okay? You sound like you've bumped your head on something. Me using magic. You're crazy. You really don't look great though. I'm gonna get you that water, okay? Whoa. Okay. Hey, calm down. No, I'm not making fun of you. Hey, I am listening, all right? Just look. You're really shaken up and not thinking straight. Getting angry at me is not going to make you feel better. And telling you the truth right now is not going to help. Shit, I shouldn't have said that. Look. Okay, maybe you should sit back down for this. Right. Okay, so you know we've been friends since we were kids. And I've always been there for you. As in, always. Like when you fell from the monkey bars but I caught you. Or when we were in high school and I stopped those guys from bullying you and you got braces. Or when you were learning to drive a car and I made sure you didn't swerve straight into a river. Remember that? Well, it's not a coincidence that I've always been there for you. Ever since you were young, it's been my job to protect you because yeah. Okay, let's go with guardian angel. I'm your guardian angel. Yeah. That explains why I've always been the perfect friend to you. Right? Oh, it's a question. Okay. That explains why I've always been the perfect friend to you? Well, that is my job. I guess it's always been my job to keep you happy and, safe. Wings? Really? Of all the things to ask me, I don't know. I think I used to. I kind of gave up my ethereal form for this squishy, fleshy one, so I could be closer to you. But it was definitely worth it. Oh, the magic I used to save you? I just stopped time for a bit. Used some heavenly power to save your soul and wiped everyone's memory so they didn't see you fall into the train. Just standard angel stuff. No, I'm serious. I mean, okay, if I explained it properly, it would probably blow your mind. Like, literally, you would not be able to comprehend what I did. Did I know the person who pushed you? Well, that's another story. I guess I should tell you. Especially because it looks like you're being targeted now. Yeah, sorry about that. So, I'm not the only angel and or mythical being that has chosen to live in the world of you humans. Everyone has their reason for being here. Usual things. Let's try that again. Oh, the usual things. Lust, greed, taste ice cream, war, world domination. But, my reason was you. Unfortunately, recently, these beings, let's just call them gods, have started fighting for some stupid reason. I don't really know the details, but what I do know is that there are two sides to this war, I guess you could call it. A few angels who knew me from before have been trying to recruit me to help them fight for whatever it is they're fighting for, but I've told them again and again that I'm not interested because I already have an important mission. Yeah, that mission is looking after your stupid face. Well, sadly for both of us, they believe that your stupid face is what's stopping me from teaming up with them. Yeah, you're kind of putting it together. They may or may not want to kill you, so I would be free to fight in their stupid war. Yeah, I guess angels aren't always so angelic. Christ, I hate to think what they do when they realize I'm Let's try that line again. Yeah, tell me about it. Ah, Christ. I mean, I'd hate to think what they do when they realize I'm in love with you as well. Oh. Shit. I really shouldn't have said that. Any chance you could forget I said that? Please? Oh, jeez. Well, I didn't really expect all of my secrets to come out all at once. I want to... If you want to forget it, I can always just... Whoa. That's the first time I've actually kissed a human. Did it feel good? Holy crap, did it... Wait. Are you kissing me to make me shut up, or are you kissing me because you... You love me too. No. I'm happy. Really amazingly happy, but I've just realized how much more dangerous I put you in. Jesus. I just realized how much more danger I've put you in. Angels are horribly jealous creatures. And we don't get... What is wrong with me today? I keep slipping up off these simple words. And when they don't get their way, the consequences are... Well, it can get really messy. So if they found out about this, I don't know how much I can do to protect you. My magic? I mean, there's only so much of that I can use without it wearing me out. Saving you earlier took quite a bit out of me. Wait, what? Go with you? Are you sure? I mean, I wanted to ask if I could come with you when you first said you were going on this trip, but I didn't want you to think I was being clingy. I am, or was, only a friend. Well, in that case, I will gladly accept your invitation to go on this random trip that you should have invited me on in the first place. Well, I guess this makes it easier to protect you. Since now I have a more legitimate excuse to be with you all the time. Well, I'm glad you agree. Hey, looks like the next train's pulled up. We should catch that one before it leaves. What's that? You're glad I'm your guardian angel? Well, I'm glad I'm your guardian angel. Come on. Let's get out of here. A doop a doop boop boop a dee doop boop. A dee doop boop boop a dee doop doop. Babe, do you want to unmute and let them know how I usually test the mic?
No, don't do that.
You don't want me to tell them?
You can tell them if you want, but don't do it.
There's a certain phrase I usually say to test the volume levels of the mic, just so I know if it's like, if it's picking up at the right levels. What would you say? What would you say the phrase is, babe? Like, what would you call it?
It's I don't
What is it? That's not the word. There's a certain word I say to just test the levels, just to make sure that everything's recording
how
at the
about you
right.
tell? You tell them.
All right, I will tell him. I think I will.
Okay, you tell.
So what I do is I turn on the mic, and then I get my fingers on the dial so I can test the volume levels, and then I say loud and clearly, just make sure that it's picking up at a proper volume. Fachina. Test. All right, that about closes up the recording. Let me go ahead and upload this for NyQuil to start working on. Give me just a second here. What was it called? The Perfect Best Friend. Here we go. And when we're done, babe, you want to join us to play some Jack's games?
Okay.
All right. Ree and Luna, are you ready to jump into this shit? Yes, do as the mods say, not as Cardlin does. That's very true. I am a very bad example, and you should never do what I do. Uploaded the Perfect Best Friend. Thanks. Now then, let's hop on over to game time. I'm going to throw on some music for y'all and throw up the BRB as we get this all set up, okay? Be back in a little bit.
We are. Oh no. Yeah, I think so. Hang on. Oh. Oh my God. Hi.
I keep telling her, like, they
I
can still
give
hear
up.
you every time you say something.
I give
Okay,
up.
you're doing fine.
Y'all gonna hear me today.
Song's so hype. Oh no, we are not. I'm not gonna make y'all listen to this. Jesus. Alright, hold on. Jackbox is apparently reinstalling. Alright, give it just a minute. I don't hate on all dubstep. Just that was maybe not good dubstep. Alright, we are about to start a game of Jackbox 5 once it finishes installing. Let me start up a call with the mods here. Ooh, ouch. Ree says, there's good dubstep? Yikes. Hello?
Why are you calling me out, Cardlin?
Why are you hating on the dubsteps?
Because I don't like the dubsteps. Sorry.
Alright, so we've got Ree here. There's Ree here. That was Ree there, hating on the dubstep. We've got Luna, yeah?
Yeah, I'm here.
And we got the Mrs. Double.
Oh.
Let me mute you. Or can you mute yourself on Skype so that we only hear you through Discord for a bit?
I think I already muted myself.
Okay, awesome. The game is at 51% installing. So while we wait, how y'all doing?
Good.
How's the baby?
Heaving.
Any big plans this weekend, y'all?
Epic grocery shopping.
You guys have a Costco up there? Like a Costco equivalent up in Canada?
We have Costco.
Oh, okay. My bad.
I know it's the Great White North. We're not a wasteland.
Do they sell like hockey pucks in value packs?
Yeah.
You can get like 6 hockey sticks at once in like a bundle.
Oh my god.
Is that horrendously racist? Yeah, it probably is.
Yes.
I don't know, guys. I'm just gonna go drink some maple syrup and ride my polar bear.
Oh, I want to ride up a polar bear.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
There is a town out where it's actually super cold, where people leave their cars unlocked because people need to be able to jump in them in case a polar bear comes by, so you can hide from them.
What?
Churchill, Manitoba, it's a thing.
Yeah, back moving to Churchill, Manitoba.
Cardlin will be attacked by a polar bear in like a day.
This is a pirate dubstep. Let me skip this
Like
one
a
too.
day.
I feel like I would be more scared of mooses.
I believe they're called meese in the plural.
Okay. Let me just tell you that the English language comes from a bunch of different other languages, so the conjugation of plurals with different words are going to be different because they come from different languages. So, there.
You lost me at conjugation. I don't know what that means. Isn't that like when you're in prison and you want to hump your wife, but she's not in prison, so they let you...
Oh my god.
That's it. That is a thing.
Why? Why?
Is it meese, though? It's not meese. It must be mooses.
It's just moose.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like fish? It's just like the plural is the same word?
Yeah, it's like fish or deer.
Like fish isn't fish, it's just fish?
It's like a herd of deer, a school of fish.
Okay. I can dig it. But yeah, moose and mooses. Moose are also very big and scary. As an expert on this topic, Ree, who would win in a fight, a moose or a polar bear?
Polar bear.
Yeah. Yeah, you stupid moose. Alright, I'm starting up Jackbox now, so I'm gonna cut the music. It's moose and everybody knows it. We have the best words.
Okay. Is it just us playing, or are we going to add more people?
I think we should just keep it cozy, just the 4 of us.
Okay.
Gives me more of a chance to keep you from cheating, since you always win.
I don't cheat.
I
But
think
you
the
do
missus
win.
is gonna scoop it.
Yeah.
Babe, are you gonna cheat and win?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, let me get this on the screen. There you go. Y'all can see that?
Yep.
So let's see. We can do You Don't Know Jack, which is a trivia game. We can do this game where it's about like robots that rap against each other. We can do Patently Stupid, where you invent something. So inventy game or trivia game? What do you think?
I kind of want to do. Do we want to do the inventing game? Because that when we did that, that was really funny.
All right, let's do it.
Wait,
Yeah.
what does the missus and what does Ree think?
Yeah. What do y'all want to do?
I'm down for patents.
Babe, you want to invent something?
I have no idea what we're doing.
All right. Patents it is. So on your phone or on your browser, you go to Jackbox TV and then you go to the code that you're going to see in Discord. But don't say it out loud. I'll turn off Be Right Back, at least for now. There you go. So go to jackbox.tv and then you enter that code. I'm gonna go there right now.
I have a beef with Jim. I have a beef with Jim.
I'm Jim.
Here's a roast beef sandwich.
Thanks.
And I'll never forgive you for what you did to my father.
Oh no, the father. When I go to my phone's browser and it pulls up the site that I last had open on my browser, I'm filled with shame.
Do we want to know? Do we?
No.
I don't think we do.
Don't tell anybody. Don't look at me. All right. There is me. All right. Is everybody in?
No.
Toasted
Nope.
everything bagel for Joseph.
All right.
Toasted
There we go.
everything
Yay!
bagel
The
for
missus is
Joseph.
here.
All right. So now I can. How do I hide? I guess I can't. We have to go. We have to go. Somebody has to hit start.
Oh,
Luna.
oh, it is me. Okay.
Yeah, whoever was first.
Are we ready? Are we ready?
Yeah.
We're ready. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay. I press the button. Okay, there we go.
All right. I'm gonna pull.
I press the button.
Hello, welcome to the seminar. My name is Toby, and this is my ex-wife.
Lena! And together, we are about to change your lives.
That's right, Lena. Right now, I'm looking at 4
Awkward.
lucky people on a rocket ship to riches.
Great!
Do you-
So now that the doors are securely locked,
Should I
let's
skip
get down
the
to brass
intro?
tacks.
No, that's
How
fine.
are we going to make you
It's taking
rich?
me a while to get this set
Simple.
up anyway.
By unlocking your potential. The potential to invent. And as Lena said, the doors are securely locked. Kicking them can only injure you.
Now everybody knows the best inventions solve big problems.
And to identify those big problems, we'll need to do a
Cardlin, it
little
is not
market
centered.
research.
No,
On
it's
your
not. I'm
device,
trying to
you're
fix
going
it.
to receive
Yeah.
2 fill-in-the-blank
There you
prompts.
go, hold
Type
on.
in anything at all.
And voila, you've created a problem.
Now your created problems get sent to the other attendees to inspire their creative masterpieces.
So let's get to it.
There you go. All right. You can join the audience by going to jackbox.tv, entering the code ORMZ. So complete the prompts that have been sent to your device. Okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I wrote some stupid shit. The stuff I wrote was so dumb.
that's what makes the best stupid thing, though. Other stupid things. Do, do, do.
Now look at your device. You've got somebody else's problems.
Been there.
Simply pick the one you want to solve.
Oh, these are gonna be funny. I don't know what to pick. Okay.
No hurry, but that's half your time.
No pressure.
I'm so stressed.
You're doing great.
Fantastic.
Probably.
Now it's time to solve that problem.
No.
That's right. This is when ideas become reality, using nothing but a pen and paper.
But we ran out of paper, so you'll have to use some cocktail napkins.
Sure.
And remember,
As you
color is
do.
your friend.
Colors are your friends. Ha ha.
Okay, so we have to draw something.
No.
Okay.
That's half your time.
Oh. Mine may not have been the best idea. This will be interesting.
Oh, mine's so dumb, guys.
Yeah, this is pretty. You will not be. No one will be proud of me for what I've done today.
Oh, it's okay. I might win. I might beat you for that. Also, baby is totally staring at me and wondering, Mom, what are you doing?
Hi, baby.
Ignore the pressure or you'll fail and everybody will hate. Oh, everybody's gonna hate me. No.
Only a few seconds left to
We
try.
can't. We won't hate you. I
All
promise.
naturals.
I
I
might.
was just gonna say that.
A little
Okay.
bit.
Okay,
So
well-
now let's bring it all
Already
home. Give it a
did.
title.
We and I will love you
Snazzy.
unconditionally.
Oh no.
Something that would make Thomas Edison climb out of his grave and shake your hand.
Let's go.
A zombie fight.
Title and a tagline.
Okay.
This is actually a pretty good idea. I think people would actually like this.
We're halfway home.
I'm worried when you say that this is a good idea.
This is a
That
good-
like legitimately makes me worried.
I'm just saying, like, I think there's a lot of use for this and that people would need it.
Great. Now, each of you will present your
Yes.
creation with our amazing presentation tool.
Really sell yourself too. This is no
Yep.
time to be shy.
Exactly. Now, let's see those inventions.
Now you gotta sell it.
What is
Oh,
it?
yes.
It's not Shark Tank.
And I will
Ellen,
present.
It's your turn.
Oh, I'm super
first.
excited. So, I mean, who out there doesn't know? You know, I mean, everybody's got that problem. It's just like I just need a place just for my doo doo, because I just got too much doo doo all the time. I don't got anywhere to put it. So, you know what you need is you need a doo doo dome. What is a doo doo dome? Allow me to show you. It's like a hat with a big old like dome on your head, and then you put your doo doo there. And as you can see, you strap it under your chin, and you're very happy. You're very, very happy when you do it. And when you're, you know, you feel at home in the doo-doo dome. And you just, because, you know, you just got all that doo-doo. You don't got nowhere to put it. And then you just put it on your head.
Where do I go in the doo-doo dome?
You don't go in it. Well, you go in it, but you don't go in it. You know what I mean? You go in it, but you don't go in it. That should have been the tagline. So yeah, feel at home in a doo-doo dome, and this is why I think I should be president. I'm done.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
Or you got it.
Oh god. Okay, I'm ready.
Let the masters show you how it's done. Hey, Tobes, seems as if you have a problem.
You bet I do, Lena. Wild animals
Mine's better self-explained.
Oh no!
I think I've got.
I'm so sorry. I specifically didn't want you to get that one. I was like, I hope Ree doesn't get this one.
It's okay. I got that.
Perfect solution. What's it look like?
Glad you asked.
Baby
Point
cage.
your keepers at this.
Picasso could have drawn it better himself. But Lena, I'll forget about this in 5 minutes unless it has an unforgettable tagline.
Not to worry, my easily influenced friend. Soon every billboard will read this.
Excelsior!
It sure will, and that's how it's done, everybody.
Maybe. I like how it's optional. Maybe let them out then. You don't got it.
I mean, it's 21.
Babe, present it yourself. Present it yourself.
I can't. It's too terrible.
Present it yourself. You got it. I believe in you.
Okay, I'm gonna present. Oh my god, there's two. What? Oh my god.
So you're always sad after going to the mall. So the answer is give me all your money.
The solution for all y'all. It's called give me all your money. Here, 1,000 bills just for you.
Oh dang.
It's just. How about you take the money and stop being sad? Take
What?
Best pitch.
Okay. 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 My problem was I wish I could write faster.
Wonder
that's
who
a legit-
suggested this.
That's a
Title for
legit
this.
problem.
It's called the writer scanner.
You guys are like making
Okay.
actual products.
Okay.
Okay.
So the tagline is for when you can't write fast enough, let this scanner seal your thoughts.
Oh, I like that.
And yes, and so the thing with this it's you hook up your brain to this machine and it steals your thoughts. Like it goes beep boop bop boop 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 like a robot, you know? And then it just inputs your writing thoughts right into this machine, and it kind of hurts a little bit, but it's so fast that it's worth it.
I was gonna say they don't look particularly happy about the usage. Like
They're so sad.
I tried to make them smile, but it didn't work. So anyway, let the machine seal your thoughts. Everything is fine. You just have to sign a bunch of documents saying that if something bad happens, you can't sue the company. But everything is fine. Everything is fine. I promise.
Super.
It's fine.
It's all
It's
legal.
You can tell by
It's
the
all
bop.
We're all good. It's all fine.
Super
Oh, yeah,
legit
you can
bopping.
listen to music too, you know? Like,
Great job, everyone.
Yeah.
Now, each of you has been given some money tokens.
Ah.
Give your largest chip to your favorite invention, your second largest to your second favorite, and so on. And those of you in the audience get a chip to invest too.
Now let's make some money.
excuse me.
Give me all your monies.
Literally says what there.
Also, Cal's playing, and he better be giving me money. I see you. I see you. You better be giving me money.
Was that a threat, Ree?
No, that was marriage.
I just want to say there's only one picture up there where the person using it is actually happy. Just want to put
Great.
that.
Now let's see
You don't
which
know, the baby
inventions
could be
drove
totally
people
happy.
wild.
You'll need to acquire $1,000 in capital to not only fund your invention, but also net yourself a
That's exactly how much
$500
she asked
funding
for.
bonus.
That's funny.
Invest in a successful invention and get double your money back. But if it fails, they keep your cash. Let's see how you did.
Oh, so close.
Cigar.
Y'all don't want to do domes?
Oh no, you lost.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah!
Jesus.
Oh, too bad.
Oh, the baby cage. Hey.
Oh
Way to go.
yeah!
Yay!
That's all.
Okay, for the final round, let's switch it up a bit.
Instead of solving different problems, you'll all tackle the same problem.
Oh.
Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
Forgot about
got
this.
I'm going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck.
Oh my god!
And who should choose that final problem? How about you? Simply select the problem you want everyone to solve.
Oh my god. It's just
It's
gonna
up
be
to
like,
you.
I can't get enough of. Give me all your monies. That's all it's gonna be. It's just gonna be something, something, something. Give me all your
Good
monies.
choice. Okay, you know
Eat
the
more
drill.
onions. Gross.
Let's draw.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, this is
We're
awful.
halfway there.
Okay, let's make those titles and taglines.
We're halfway there. Okay, this is your last chance to impress, so don't hold anything back.
Oh, I'm so excited. Here we go. New mother.
I'm
Time to
tired
be
of telling
tested.
my kids they need to do this.
Well, I've got the fix. It's called
I'm with you. Let's see it.
Ready? Take a look. That'll catch your eye.
Give me that tagline.
Get ready.
I tried to make them look happy. There was mixed results.
I can kind of see the smile separate from the eyeball.
I'm tired
Sorry,
of telling my
sorry,
kids
sorry.
they need to do
Someone
this.
knocked on my
Well, I got
door,
you covered.
and I was
I'd
like,
to
"Go
know.
away, please,"
Scary.
Hurt me up already.
Take a
because
gander.
I'm real mean. Okay,
Wow.
This is Yum Yum
now
Onion.
slap a
Okay.
tagline on it.
you
There we go.
insert the juice
And
into the onion,
scene.
and It's called for when onions don't taste good, just make them taste good.
Okay. So, as the only person on this board of inventors who actually has been a parent and has dealt with problems like this in the past.
Wait, what?
Has been a parent for a long time, wherein a child has been able to tell me that they do not want to eat something that I want them to eat. As someone who has dealt with this problem for many, many, many years, I think I found the solution that will work for all parents. It is force them. Using the force them method, as you can see here, you take the onion in your hand and then you mush it into their face and you tell them to do it. Using this very simple tagline, you can motivate any child to eat anything you want. You made them, you can unmake them. Eat your onions or I will eat your face. So that is why I think that if your child is not eating enough onions, you can force them. Thank you.
Feeling so bad for no pause right now.
So how you make them eat more? Take them to the onion escape room.
What?
It's like this. If they don't eat the onions, they cannot leave.
It's the same thing.
Onions in the room.
It's the same.
It's not the same thing.
It is the same thing.
They can choose to stay there, but if they want to leave, they gotta eat all the onion. Oh, how about you put your kids in the onion escape room so they don't escape onions?
It's the same thing. You just put it in a room.
All right, gang. Now it's time to pick your favorites, but let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Not the same
We're going
thing.
to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck.
Force them, you can do it. It doesn't take a lot of money. You can just easily... I do like the idea of changing the flavor of the onion though. That's thinking outside the box.
But like, if you change the flavors of the onions, are they still onion?
Yeah, they
There's
just
like a
don't
bunch of
taste like onions. Sorry, I'm back.
There you go.
Yay!
Nice. Do it. Hey, just barely. So much money. It's ridiculous. I like the funnel.
Yay!
Good job.
That's it.
Yay!
Congratulations. Gift of
It's just because you're a
Now
guest.
for some bad news.
Oh.
You
No.
might have a print on the flyer that grants us the rights to any and all inventions created here today.
Yeah, it was on the back. Sorry.
But thanks for making us rich.
See ya.
Yay!
Oh
This
my
game
god,
gives
that was
me
fun.
anxiety.
You did great. Even
Oh,
you
but
just
you
basically
won,
took
and
my
you did
idea.
awesome.
It's fun.
I'll be right back. 1 second. Let me go set this up and turn this off. Mod S's, baby, thank you so much for playing with me. That was fun. Yeah, is that fun? Even though you totally just stole my idea and then won because you're new.
Yay.
That was fun.
But also, I did it, so... in your
And then you say horrible, mean, degrading things at them until they finally eat it. Sometimes they'll, they cry. Sometimes the crying makes it easier because, then their mouth's open. You can just push it in the mouth a little.
You know what?
This
That
is giving me
doesn't work.
concerns now. Also, the Luna, it kind of does currently, but that's just because baby is like 4 months old.
Yeah, baby is baby, but when they're kids, they're not. That's not gonna happen. Like when it's not gonna happen. Have you tried to feed an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, and 2-year-olds? No. Like try to sit them down and force them to eat an onion. It's not gonna work. Like they're gonna stare at you and be like, "I want a taco," and their version of a taco is just taco shell, sour cream, and cheese on top of it. And you're like, "That's not a taco," and to them, it's a taco.
Yeah, that's called feeding baby's stepsister. Every time.
It's the same thing with no pause. It's like when he gets a taco, it's like it's just meat. So you can't just like it requires other things. You're just eating meat on a tortilla. And it's like no, this one's
But do you really though? Do you really require anything else other than meat? Don't think so.
You're bad. You're a bad influence. All right, thanks for y'all. Y'all take it easy. I'm gonna hop on over and get to these calls.
Yes. First one up is Mariah. And
Yeah.
you need to drop another star because you didn't drop.
A fourth? Okay, I'll drop one
Yeah.
right now.
Okay.
If you are still here and you would like to talk to me, and you can be on Discord, and you can be on Discord now, please. Oh, and you agree to not be a butthole during the call and get me in trouble.
No buttholes.
Type in !JUMP, !jump, and good luck in catching the star on your screen now.
Yeah. Then message me, please.
Message the
Luna.
All right, I'm going to close the mod call now. GG.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. I can say from experience that the give me all your monies approach method to most any problem works very well for my girlfriend. She uses it quite often without fatigue. Anybody catch the star? Who got the star? I think I missed it. Azuma Sailor has won the star. Congratulations, Azuma Sailor, on winning that star. Do me a favor, Azuma Sailor. Go ahead and hop on the Patreon Discord server and message Luna as soon as you can. She'll get you set up in the proper waiting booth and get you all ready for the call. But for now, I'm going to hop on this call with the lovely Mariah. Here we go. Mariah.
Hello.
Mariah, I feel like I've known you forever, but I've never spoken to you, not even once.
Really? That seems so strange.
Because you've just been part of the Discord server ever since its inception. You know, back in the day in the original server. Now you're on both servers, and now you're sending me all these scripts. And I remember you starting out not knowing how to write scripts. Now you're sending in scripts one after another. You've grown so much as a Cardigan. I want to say thank you for being part of the community.
Thank you for having me.
So you won a star. What do you want to do with your time? I mean, don't let me waste it with my nonsense rambling. What would you like to do? What would you like to talk about?
I brought questions.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I mean, you've had like a week to prepare, right?
That's true.
Sorry about that with last week, by the way.
No, it was hilarious. I fully expected you to be like, well, too bad for Mariah. Good night, everyone. Next time.
Nah, I can't do that to you. But thank you so much for being so patient and allowing us to push it back to this week. So, you said you've written down some questions. Let's see what you got.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, first one. What accomplishment are you most proud of?
My son is now living with me, and I'm basically supporting him. Sounds weird, but basically, I'm like I'm being a dad. I'm a full-time dad, and he's going to high school, and I'm helping him with his school stuff and everything. You know, just, you know, it's been a long time in the making. It's been something I've been waiting for forever. And the fact that he's finally here with me, and, you know, things are going great, and he's in high school and he's settling in, and, you know, I'm finally living the dream life with him that I've always wanted to. That is by far my proudest accomplishment, proudest achievement.
That's a really good answer.
Thanks. I've been working on it for a very long time. It took a lot, like, I mean a lot of convincing to get him out here.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you. What else you got?
If you could have any voice acting role from the past, present, or future, what would we be hearing you in?
Voice acting role, past, present, or future. I think it would have been cool to be like Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop. That'd be nice. Or Hideki from Chobits. Just like some kind of like anime role where I get to really voice my emotions, and I really get to, like, instead of having to do silly voices and silly sound effects, it's more about like emoting and being able to like convey emotion more than just convey comedy. I think that'd be cool.
I don't know what those are, but I will look into them.
Okay, yeah, they're basically dramatic anime people.
Dramatic anime people. Okay, let's see. Oh, so thinking about all the genres you have on your channel, such as comfort and yandere, if you had to pick a favorite audio from each, what would they be?
Favorite audio from each what? From each category?
Yeah.
Okay, favorite yandere has got to be the one that I wrote. We're Finally Alone. I like that one a lot. It's to me, it's like the bread and butter of what I think yandere should be, which is to say, like, obsession that pulls back before it gets rapey, basically, and also comes with a reason. It isn't just I saw them and now I'm obsessed. You know, there was a real reason for that person to be as obsessed as they are. I think that's something that a lot of yandere is missing, and I think is key to it. As for comfort, probably my audio, it's comfort for an anxiety or panic attack. I feel like that's helped the most people, and that's the one that has received the most positive feedback in terms of like people, like, you know, that it's helped them out and whatnot. Favorite fantasy, sci-fi, or other?
Yeah.
Saved from the Stake. That one was a lot of fun. Or She Silences My Demons. That one was also a lot of fun. Those are both fun to play because they really help. They really let me kind of probably she Silences My Demons more. I like playing that character a lot. Yeah, if I had to choose one, it would be that one, just because that character was so fun to escape into, and him being so reserved and then brutally, you know, breaking free from his thoughts and letting his bottled up emotions just explode onto the listener. I thought that was a lot of fun to play.
That is a thrilling story. Let's see. What category are we missing? Was it funny and cute?
Funny and cute. Maybe Hey Rumi. That series holds like a very personal and sentimental place in my heart.
Oh, and romantic as well.
Romantic. I really liked Shouldn't I Be Less in Love with You. It was based off of a song from a musical that I used to work on that was not very well known. Excuse me. And it was it was written with a certain sweetness that I wish a lot more that I wish we could return to when it comes to scripts and whatnot.
Did you pick all the ones that you wrote?
I think I might have, yeah. Is that narcissistic enough of me?
It's awesome. I'm glad you like your writing. Okay.
Yeah, it's extremely egotistical of me, but
Well, I wouldn't say so. Some people hate their writing.
I mean, it's a safe answer, right? If I chose a script that somebody else wrote, like immediately everybody else who wrote a script, is just like, oh great, they're his favorite. I can't shoot. Yeah, it's very
okay. 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 If you could, no. What is the best piece of creative criticism you've received?
The best piece of creative criticism I've received. It was something really like applicable, something really like it wasn't like esoteric or like it was just like it was like probably breaking up my paragraphs into smaller paragraphs. Somebody suggested that my paragraphs read like I used to write them in big huge bricks, and people would say that like I think someone told me that reading it was exhausting because they felt like they didn't have a break. So breaking up a paragraph into smaller bricks of like 3 or 4 sentences each, as opposed to these like, huge, gigantic, almost page-long bricks, I feel like that really helps my writing and my pacing.
That is good advice. I'll have to remember that. Oh, okay. Final question.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I did have two random questions. Oh, anyway.
We probably got time for one more question, so in case you want to like save it up and choose a really, really good one, whichever one you want to do.
If you could request all of the Cardigans to do one thing, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. Geez, I think about this all the time.
Now's your chance.
If you could request all the Cardigans to do one thing, what would it be? Jeez. I'm gonna just list a couple. Well, if I only have the time to do one thing, it would be this. I'm gonna reiterate what my wish for the Cardigans was for back in 2017 going into 2018. I hope you listen to me when you need me. And like a doctor would say to a patient, I hope you don't need me. Like a doctor, at the end of when you're in the hospital and you're getting better, there's like a doctor joke basically saying, I hope I never see you again. Or like, I hope if I see you, it's not in here. I hope my audios help you when you need help. I hope you don't always need help. And I hope you get into a better place. And I hope when you get to that place, you can come back to my audios and maybe listen for fun and for escapism and not because you always need them. So basically, as much as I want you to listen to my audios, of course, and I want to help you whenever you need help, I hope you're not in a state where you always need help because I want you to get better.
That's really sweet. And I have heard that your audios have helped people improve. I've seen it firsthand, so it's worked.
Yeah, just pay it forward. And everything else that I wanted to say was stuff like, stop telling me that you're broke in my spicy audio comments. You know, like stuff like that. Like, don't listen to my stuff if you're, don't listen to my spicy stuff if you're underage. You know, like stuff like that. It's like all these things, like it's just me nagging the audience. But if I only have a chance to say one thing, I'd rather it be a positive thing. So there you go.
Well, that was a very good thing.
Thank you, Mariah. Mariah, it's a pleasure to finally speak to you. Thank you so much for being a fan for so long and for all the scripts you've sent me. And yeah, thanks for being such a positive part of the community.
Oh, you're welcome. Nice talking to you too.
You take it easy, Mariah. See you around. All right, who's next? Cinnamonian. Okay, looks like we had a star that was thrown back into the pool. Somebody wants to give their star up for somebody else. So I'm going to throw another star into the ring, and I'll declare the winner. Well, I'll congratulate the winner after this next call, okay? So here comes a star. It's exclamation point JUMP to pick it up. Here we go. And who do we have in the room now? It is Anike Hall. Anike.
Hi. Yes.
Am I saying it right?
Yes, it's Annika.
Annika
Hall, yes.
Annika Hall. I believe we've spoken before. Is that right?
Yeah, it was actually my very first live stream. I played Jackbox with you guys, but I lost horribly.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So, well, congratulations on winning a star. Thank you so much for being a fan. I see your name in the streams and in the chats and in the comments and sometimes on the Discord server. And I want to thank you for being here, being part of the cardigan community.
No, I should say thank you to you because if I didn't find you, I wouldn't have been part of the Discord. And everybody there is just so nice. I feel like a lot of them are friends of mine. And another thing, if it wasn't for the Discord through you, I wouldn't have found the fact that I really enjoy writing scripts.
That's awesome.
So I want to thank you for that.
Ah, that's so great to hear. You know, the Discord community is one of my proudest accomplishments, just because, you know, my audios can only go so far towards helping people, and at the same time, I can't personally reach out to every person and, like, you know, personally deep dive into their problems. So the fact that I can bring people together where they can form friendships and they can help heal each other's problems, I feel like that's even a better solution than trying to personally try to fix everybody's problems. You know, building a community of people who can help each other and be friends with each other and just help just help heal this sense of loneliness that the internet is so drenched in. I think that's so awesome. So thank you for saying that, and thanks for being part of that community. And thanks for the scripts, by the way.
I think I've been kind of harassing you with scripts lately.
No, there's no such thing. Sorry. Keep them coming in. Never stop. So Annika, okay. You finally have me here on the call. What do you want to use your time for? What do you want to say? I mean, don't let me take it up with my babbling and my nonsense. What did you want to talk about?
Okay, well, I did write a few questions down just in case. I didn't actually expect winning, or I did feel nervous that I might win, but anyway. So a few of the questions that I had, one of them is similar to one Mariah asked, but it's more which type of scripts do you enjoy the most recording?
Which type of scripts? Interesting.
Yeah, like which ones do you have the most fun with?
I definitely have the most fun with Yandere, but I hesitate to say that just because we have so many Yandere scripts, and as much as I want to do them all the time, the main point of this channel is still to comfort people and still to make them feel better. So I'm trying to return to a place where we focus a lot more on things like helping people feel comfort, or like getting that sense of like having an online boyfriend you can spend time with, or feeling loved and feeling like you're not like you're not alone after a long day, right? But that having been said, just to answer your question straight up, the type of script I have the most fun recording is Yandere. That's just because personally it's the most fun to perform.
Yeah, I get that. Like you can get into a completely different character and just be creative with it.
Exactly. It's fun.
Yeah.
Like comfort and like sweet stuff is the nutrients. You need that to survive. And then yandere is like the junk food. It's like it's fun to eat every now and then, but you can't live off it. And if you do start living off it, it kind of cheapens the experience of the occasional escapism of yandere.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, and I love the kind of like love story type of things that you do, because I'm a sucker for like happy endings and feel good movies and stuff. So
okay, well,
but
sorry.
I do enjoy the yandere. No, I really enjoy the yanderes as well. Me and my husband tend to love watching like scary movies and trying to figure out why a person did what he did and stuff like that.
Cool. That's nice. Yeah, I really like the yandere that have like that kind of reason and that purpose beneath it. You know what I mean? And as for the love stories, what I was gonna say is sorry for all the sad endings I've written in. I'm a sucker for a sad ending. I love a sad ending.
No, but it's good sometimes to get like a full-on cry out, I guess.
Yeah. I was just, I was motivated. I was so inspired at a young age by Romeo and Juliet that like ever since then I've always been trying to recapture that sense of the perfect tragedy.
Yeah, but also like with sad endings and stuff like that, I think like the happy movies or the love stories, they tend to be you can predict what's going to happen. So when there's something else, I don't know, then it makes it better and stuff.
Yeah, there's definitely certain
like the surprise.
Yeah, but that having been said, are you familiar with the movie Moulin Rouge?
Yes.
I always stop it when
I actually have I have a copy.
Nice, me too. It's one of my favorite movies, but I always stop it when the red curtain drops at the end. It's like, when as soon as the play stops, I just turn it off. I'm like, okay, it's done. Yay, everybody wins. I just like I can't handle that ending. It's too much. I've honestly I've seen the movie up to the point of the red curtain dropping probably dozens of times, and I've only seen the scene after it maybe once or twice.
No, I think I did the same when I was younger with Lion King. Basically, we used to have the video, the videotapes, and I would always fast forward past the part where Mufasa dies. Eventually, the videotape just skipped it automatically because I fast forwarded too much. It just didn't happen.
Gosh, I didn't really fully grasp the concept as a kid, but I was recently thinking about The Lion King again because that's the kind of dork I am. And I never realized, Mufasa dies, that to me, that was the big tragedy, but I never realized just how hard-hitting and how heavy and cruel it was to not only kill his father, but to make Simba live with the thought that it was his fault.
Yeah,
that killed me. That, looking back on that now, honestly, just the thought of it, it crushes me, this kid grew up, and then when Nala finds him and she's like, you abandoned us. He's like, what? No, I mean, I killed my, it's because my dad's not here, and my dad's not here because of me. And, and then he yells at the sky, and he's so mad at his dad. It's like, you left me here. But then, he realizes, the reason that he left him there is because Simba was, he thinks at least, he was the reason Mufasa died. It's a big cycle of just how a really messed up trauma and tragedy. And so, the look on Simba's face when he's when Scar admits that he killed Mufasa, Simba says something really, really dark for Disney. He says, you don't deserve to live Like he's
Yeah.
he's been hurt so deep. I'm sorry, I'm deep diving into this, but this is just how passionate I am. It's such a messed up story. It's basically
I'm also very passionate about stuff like this. So
yeah, I was too young to understand it as a kid, but now it's like, I mean, it's basically Hamlet with lions, but yeah.
Yeah. But I think the entire Lion King movie was basically, it was very, very dark for Disney at the time, I think.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
The whole, where Simba found his dad and stuff like that. It was, whew,
he's trying to nudge him and make him like wake up. Oh.
Yeah, it was very dark.
But yeah, I mean, it's funny because, you know, looking back on Lion King, all I can think about is like Timon in the hula skirt and Rafiki doing the karate moves. But yeah, I never realized just how dark it was.
I actually, like a few nights ago, I sang to my husband one of the songs that, is it Zazu, the bird?
Yeah.
He sang to Scar. And my husband thought I was crazy because I knew all the words. But it's, you remember the good parts, but if you really think deep into it, then you remember the bad parts. It's
yeah, definitely. Oh, geez. Well, I believe we're almost out of time. Do you have one last question, one last thing you wanted to say before we got to get going? Sorry that we spent the whole time just talking about Lion King. Jeez.
No, this is actually like the favorite thing for me to talk about, so it's fine.
Nice.
Okay, one thing I would like to ask is I know like all of the voices you make, which one is, it's like also like the fun part, but which voice do you enjoy doing the most? Like accent or voice or something.
So I really like doing the yandere voice and like, you know, doing that, but lately it's been a lot of fun trying to do this gangster type voice, you know. It's I don't know what Ving's fucking doing over there, that fucking mook. But it's been, I'll tell you, I don't know this from that, but I'll tell you that I do enjoy doing this voice a lot. I don't know why. I'm not even particularly good at it, but hey, if I know anything from anything, it's that I really like doing this voice.
Do you think you'll ever be able to do a South African voice?
South African voice?
Yes, because I'm South African.
I think I'd have to learn it. It's just, it's you know, it's one of those voices that like, it's almost like Australian in the way that it escapes me how it sounds so alien, you know. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not like I can't understand you or anything. It's just my brain doesn't understand where to start trying to do a imitation of it, because I guess I just haven't heard enough of it. But like, I just need to, there's certain intonations and like you put the emphasis on weird syllables and stuff. Like, hearing it is like music to me because I'm so unused to it and it's so foreign and interesting. I think if I were maybe to watch like a couple of like D. Antwoord like documentaries, and like maybe if I were to watch Chappie or something on repeat a couple times, maybe then I'd pick it up. But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's something I definitely want to work on.
Oh, that would be very cool for me, honestly. But yeah, yeah, I don't want to keep you from everybody.
All right, Annika, thank you so much, and congratulations on winning the star. And I'll see you around.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you later. Bye. All right, who we got next? Who's coming on in? Oh, congratulations, by the way, to Cal Daka Games. Cal, I get to finally talk to Cal. That's going to be interesting. I've never spoken to him before. But anyways, right now we're speaking to the lovely Kimura Carter. Kimura, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations on winning a star.
Thank you so much. I manifested the shit out of that. I was like, I am getting a star today.
Nice. I've been seeing your name for a while. And it's good to finally speak to you.
Yeah, actually, I'm still pretty new around here. I've only been here like 2 weeks, and this is only my second stream. So.
Oh, nice! Congratulations.
So, before I get to my questions, I just want to say, even though I'm new into the channel and the community, that your work just means so much to me, and it's been incredibly healing for me on multiple levels. And the only way I can really describe it is that to me, your voice is magic.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot. That's saying a lot. You know, magic is like, they have a whole school of that. just to teach that kind of stuff over in Scotland. Like to say that my voice is magic. That's saying a lot. Thank you so much, Kimura.
You're welcome.
Shall I
Kim is
call you?
fine, by the way.
Kim? All right, Kim it is.
Yep. Thank
So
you.
Kim, you're new to the community. You've been here for only 2 weeks. Tell me about your journey as a person to becoming a cardigan, and how you got to be here, and what brought you to us, and how you got here. If you're willing to share, you definitely don't have to.
Yeah, sure.
Only what you're willing to share, comfortable sharing. But I'd love to know more about you.
Oh, it's fine. So I was feeling kind of down one day, and I was on YouTube, and I decided just randomly, I'm like, I'm going to just search YouTube for hurt comfort. And that's how I came across you.
Interesting.
And I had no idea that this kind of audio was out there, and it just was exactly up my alley. As I wrote to you, I'm a big fan of the golden era of radio and radio theater. So things like The Shadow and War of the Worlds or Dial M for Murder, like that kind of stuff. I love it. And so this kind of reminds me of that. And I mean, it's not quite as interactive because it's not multiple voices most of the time.
Right.
But it just like lit up my world. I was like, this is out there. People are doing this. Like, is entertainment coming full circle? This is so cool. This is amazing. So yeah, so that's what brought me to you, and then I just basically went through like your entire backlog. Listening to whatever struck my fancy and some things that didn't, and then I saw the option to become a patron, and so in these past 2 weeks, I have a bunch of new accounts. I have a Patreon account, a Reddit account, a Twitch account, and I feel like I'm missing one. A Discord account. That's right. I had no idea how to use Discord. So
wow,
this is all your fault. And I feel like I'm maybe on the older end of your fans. So some of these lovely people that I've met have taken me under their wing to teach the old lady how to use this stuff.
Oh, geez. First off, let me thank you for being a fan, and also not being. I have nothing against my younger fans, but it's always so validating for me when I find a fan who's also an adult, someone who's also grown up. Just because, a lot of people write off YouTubers as like people who like are, they look for teenage sycophants basically, and they look for worship. But I'm really here to help people and help not just young people, but like everyone. So when I meet a fan like yourself who's experienced life, who's been out there and who's done some stuff, and they say that they're a fan of my work, it really just means the world to me. So thank you so much for everything you've said.
You're welcome.
And in terms of ASMR roleplay being like radio plays, I feel like that is exactly where ASMR roleplay is going to be going. Like looking down the road, if not for Cardlin Audio, then definitely for myself, I see the future of what I'm doing kind of like branching out into that, like kind of becoming radio plays, going from these like speaker and the listener to speaker and the listener, or maybe just, I don't know if I ever want to take out the listener role from it and just go straight up radio plays, because that's definitely been done. It's happening, there's podcasts and whatnot, but I'd love to start incorporating more people and start telling more integrated stories. I think that'd be something cool to kind of branch out into in the years to come.
I think that sounds super exciting. And I did get to do a little bit of radio theater back when I was in college, and I just loved it. And I'm kind of excited that maybe someday I'll record some audios myself, just because there's this whole new avenue that I didn't even know was here.
Nice. Yeah, you totally should. YouTube is a big open platform for anybody to use however they like. I mean, you may not always be able to monetize, but it's still there for people to use, and people like yourself who are passionate about it definitely should.
Cool.
So while you got me here, I mean, I saw you. I caught a line. I can't read everything in the chat, but I saw like you've met like celebrities and whatnot in the past, so you're not you're not going to be shocked and nervous like everybody else, which is awesome.
I am nervous, but I'm behaving myself very well.
Well, yeah, I was going to say you are very well behaved. You were Doing just great. How did you want to spend the time? Is there anything specific you wanted to ask or know or anything like that?
I've got a couple questions written down, and before I do that, I'm just going to do a super quick little shout out to the Cardigan community because they've been so sweet welcoming me in. Like, they're just amazing. So, quick shout out to especially Phoenix, who took me under her wing and showed me all how to use Discord. Annika, Mariah, Hess, Kayla, Bean, Lex, Lonnie, Maddie, KB, Royal, Cal, Meg, and congratulations to Rice, who just got engaged.
Oh, I didn't know that about Rice. Congratulations, Rice.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah,
anyway,
you just went through the Rogues Gallery. That's like those are the usual suspects right there. Yeah, I like to call, because like there's different kind of like subsets of like kind of like the community, and definitely the group of people who come from Discord like to kindly and affectionately refer to them as the Discordigans. So that crowd you. Yeah, unfortunately Hess is the only one who uses that term, but every time she does, it's like, yeah, Discordigans, I like that. It's like its own little gang within a gang. Gang.
Okay. All right, so I know I've been throwing a lot of scripts at you. Sorry.
No, please keep them coming. Don't stop.
Okay. This probably the answer to this is going to be no, but is there any kind of idea that you have bubbling on your back burner that you just kind of wish somebody would write?
There's a couple, actually. I have like a couple of writing prompts that have been yet to be addressed. There's there's one in particular that I think is just a passion project that I'm gonna have to do one of these days, because I keep bringing it up and it's one of those stories that I've just been sitting on and no one wants to take. And I think it's because maybe it's specific to my unique experiences, but if I can go through the prompt with you a little bit. Have you ever been on a cruise?
Yes.
Okay. So the idea I had was this guy who's a shut-in, a total hikikomori, like he basically only exists online and very rarely sees, very rarely leaves his room, if not like, basically he's just, like he rarely leaves the house and all that. He wins through one way or another a pair of tickets to go on a cruise, and normally he just sell them for money, but he realizes that he's his friends online and whatnot, his maybe therapist or his family have been nagging him that he needs to really leave the house. And I thought maybe he would invite his best friend from an online game that he's been, like, basically the only, maybe his only friend, to go on the cruise with him, and like as a total lark, and like he'd like immediately just be like, it was a stupid idea, I shouldn't have done that, it was really, really dumb of me. But they say yes, and doing something completely unlike what he'd normally do, he commits to it. Like against his better judgment, he commits to going on this cruise. He meets them. They're of the they're they end up being ends up being a meet cute, and they're stuck on the ocean with each other for basically a week, and they get to know each other, and he gets to open up. It's kind of like one of those manic pixie dream girl type stories, like it's a little played out. It might just be like my own fantasy. That might be why nobody wants to write it, but that's a story that I've been sitting on for a while. But yeah, there's plenty of others as well, and if you want, we can talk about more prompts and whatnot later. But looks like we only have a couple of minutes left here in this call. Sorry for taking it all up with my nonsense.
No. I asked. That was a great answer, and if I can take a swing at it, I will.
That'd be great. Yeah, if you want to like hit me up and talk more details about the script, and maybe like, I can like let you know more about what I was thinking about it and how I think it could play out.
Oh my god, that'd be so cool.
Yeah. You know where to reach me, here on Discord.
Yes. All right, let's see what else I got here. Oh, too many questions, not enough time. Okay. What is I know you've answered sort of similar questions to this today, but to put a slightly different twist on it, what's the most challenging character you've done, like that you had to really dig deep to get to it?
Honestly, the most challenging characters are usually just characters that have like weird voices. like doing that alien audio the other day, like trying to find the right voice of an alien that wasn't too wacky. You know, like I needed to find a voice that was alien and weird but still attractive, right? So finding a balance like that, it's audios like that are the most challenging. Otherwise, I fully welcome a challenge. That's why I like Yandere so much. It's so different from me, but I love just like diving face first into these impossible roles.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm not, by the way, just because the mods are screaming at me, just want to put it out there. I'm not saying that anybody can DM me whenever they want, but in a specific situation like this, where like Kimura has a specific script you want to talk to me about, and we discussed it previous, it's okay for her to DM me. Don't just DM me all the time whenever you like, but if you have something specific that needs to be brought directly to me, you can either email me at cardlinish@gmail.com or DM me on Discord.
I'm getting you in trouble. Sorry.
You are. You definitely are. Kimura, it has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry we didn't get to all your questions. Maybe.
Nope. I had extras. It's fine.
Okay. Awesome. All right. You take it easy, and thanks. This has been a blast.
Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good rest of your weekend. Say hi to your kids. Kid? Multiple kids?
Kid. I have one son.
Okay. Say hi to your son.
Okay.
Wait, don't say hi to your son. That's weird. Have a wonderful weekend with your son.
Okay, you do the same.
Okay, thank you. That's ridiculous. Say hi to your son. What was I thinking? Cal, you are up. Come on in here, buddy. Hey, Cal.
Hey, yeah.
It's weird, right? Like we played Overwatch before. I've known you for a long time now, but we've never actually spoken, I think, one-on-one.
Yeah, it didn't occur to me until you mentioned that. I'm like, yeah, we've never actually spoken.
Well, first things first, I want to say congratulations on little Kieran. You and Rhea have been doing a great job. Seeing all the pictures she posts, like he is not only growing up so amazing, but I can already tell he's would you agree, maybe he's a bit of a
long boy.
A what?
Long boy.
Oh, he's a long, yeah, he's a tall boy. But I was gonna say he seems really fond of you. He seems like what's the dad version of a mama's boy? Daddy's boy? That sounds weird.
Yeah, it does. It's not really good. There's daddy's little girl, and then there's mama's boy, but there's not really a good other one.
If the good version of that, he is it, I think. Not that, like, I think he loves Ree, but just listen to the way Ree talks about the relationship you have with your son. It sounds like the two of you are really close, and he really, like, hams it up when you're around and whatnot.
Oh, I like tickling the crap out of him. She actually deals with him when he's angry.
Ah, there you go. Good cop, bad cop. Smart.
Gosh. So, I had a question for you, actually.
Yeah, you do? What you got, man?
A couple simple ones. One, what games are you playing
right now? Okay, so Anthem comes out on February 22nd or something, but there's a demo going on just this weekend. It's like if you pre-ordered the game, you can play this demo for the weekend. It's just like 3 quests or so, but my friends and I have been playing it hardcore we played it all last night, and it was so much fun. I don't know if you played Destiny, but
I did. Destiny and Destiny.
So in Destiny, yeah, same here. I played Destiny 2. So in Destiny, you're supposed to be this chosen person who has the light, and you're supposed to be like this amazing guardian of the galaxy, and you're supposed to have all these powers. But I never really felt like a superhero. Like in Destiny 2, they gave you ults, so like it felt a little better. But Anthem, just the power fantasy, just it's addressed in a way that I've never seen addressed in a game before, where it just feels so good to like be in this giant mech suit, being able to flying feels so natural and so fluid. Combat feels great. Comboing with your friends, everything just feels so powerful. And they did You know, one thing they were able to do in games that I haven't really seen done well before is you'll often see in games, there's like a class or maybe a type of person who can mark an enemy, and then if you mark that enemy, you do bonus damage to it.
Like a bard.
Yeah, like a bard, or like, you know, hunter's mark, or just anything, right? Like you debuff an enemy, and you want everybody to hit that specific enemy so that they get all the bonuses and whatnot. This game really incentivizes it in a way to make it really appealing. Like in the past, switching targets to whoever was marked was almost felt like a chore, but the way they incentivize it in this game with like sound effects, particle effects, like big letters show up on the screen, combo, you know, they just make it really feel, rewarding. And you also see like the drastic increase in damage, and they really made co-op really appealing.
So it's got that kind of nice feedback, like the old like Killer Instinct, you know, Mortal Kombat games where you got off like that like 15-20 hit combo, and you're just like, that felt really good, even though it's just pixels.
Yeah, exactly that. Hi, Kieran, by the way. Hear him, he sounds adorable.
Yes. He's a little bit unhappy.
Uh-oh. All right, we'll try not to keep Daddy for too long. Let's see. Kingdom Hearts is coming out on the 29th. I'm getting on the 29th, and I plan on streaming that over on... Okay. I just read something in the mod room. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts is coming out. I'm really excited about that. And I'll be streaming that. I've been waiting 14 years for that one. But other than that, in terms of what I'm playing right now, I've kind of been in a gameless funk for the last week or so. So I'm glad that finally all these games that I've been waiting for are coming out.
Well, if you've been in a gameless funk, you should just, you know, play more Overwatch, because your Mei is actually really entertaining to watch, and they keep making her... Like, have you played since they made it so that she can freeze through multiple targets?
She can freeze multiple targets?
Yeah. About a month after you and I played ages ago, they changed it so that if she's trying to freeze someone and someone else steps in the way, it doesn't matter. It's her primary fire is actually a piercing projectile, so she will freeze everybody in her way.
That is really interesting.
Yeah, she's really strong.
So her M1 goes through people now and can...
It's detrimental to trying.
It's tempting. I mean, I haven't played Overwatch in such a long time. Whenever I do, I just feel like I'm so behind on the meta and like what people are supposed to be playing that like I just get stomped. So, you know, I can usually last a couple of rounds and then I kind of get demotivated because I'm just not very good, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, that's a really awesome improvement to Mei. That sounds pretty exciting.
As far as like meta goes, honestly, just come back and play like versus AI or something, and just have some fun doing that. It's not about winning or losing; it's about screwing around.
Yeah, true. Freezing multiple targets sounds pretty freaking fun.
Yeah, it's really great. So, other question.
Yeah, what you got?
Which microphone do you use to record? And if you could choose one that was not like, you know, $2,000, something stupid, which would you recommend for people who were trying to do recording?
So the one that I use is the AT4040. It is Audio Technica. It's a mic that was... It's basically their version of the recording mic at that kind of price range, which I think is around $200-$300.
Okay.
It was an upgrade I did maybe sometime last year when I tried to go super professional. It seems to be doing an all right job. I'm not really too deep into the tech and like what is hype and what isn't hype. I usually just like do a search for reviews for mics when it comes to wanting to get new tech. Right now, I know that this seems to do the job. I'm sure there's like, you know, professionals out there who could tell me that I should be using this kind of mic for this kind of setup, and you know, like there's so many different types of mics and so many different brands. Like I honestly don't know. I just went with Audio Technica because I used to have Audio Technica headphones and they were really great, so I just have brand loyalty or trust at least in that brand. If you're trying to start out but you want to get a good crisp sound, I would recommend the Blue Yeti. You know, there's a reason it's so popular and you see it in all these videos. It's because it does great sound. It's not complicated. It's super simple and easy to use. And it's even USB. You don't have to get all the fancy additional hardware for additional stuff.
Cool. Thank you.
You trying to do some audio stuff?
I am,
Nice.
but I've noticed that the issue I have is while I have a very nice gaming headset, when I try to record, if you listen to what I've recorded and you're not wearing a set of headphones, you can't hear me. Like you can turn your volume to max and I'm basically inaudible. But the moment you put on a set of headphones, you have to turn it down because I'm fairly loud. But it's because it was recorded with headphones on, so my feedback is based on that.
Right. Yeah, I would suggest getting a Blue Yeti, and if you can, getting maybe like a clamping desk arm. Like I have this like thing that kind of like I screw onto my desk, or I kind of winch it onto my desk, and it's like this extending kind of like metal arm. Because what you want is to be able to record audio on a mic that is not on the same surface as your keyboard or mouse. Because if you're like playing, if you're gaming or you're typing or something, it'll pick up the drumming sound, which will like come through really harsh over your words and over everything else you're saying.
Yeah, I've noticed even when I'm like hitting like stop record or something like that through Audacity, I can hear the click of my microphone and have to edit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you're getting it on your end, but I'm certainly getting on my end that apparently our time is just about up here, Cal.
No, that's fine. I wasn't getting it on my end because she's distracted with a turtle.
Well, I want you and Sprout and the lovely Mrs. Ree to have a great rest of your weekend. Congratulations on winning the star. Hopefully we can talk more often, dude.
Well, you've got my number, so to speak. But yeah,
True.
Take care, man. It was nice talking to you.
Yeah, you too, man. It was good to finally speak to you. Take it easy, Cal. And that about brings us to the end of another lovely Patreon-only live stream. These are always fun. And I'm thinking we're going to start something new in February. I'm thinking, we do these stars. I think maybe one of the star winners may also win a little something extra, something else on the side. Maybe make it a little more appealing. Yeah. I don't know, it's just an idea I'm tossing around. Anyway, I want to thank y'all for being here. I want to thank the mods for holding it down. Thank the mods for keeping everything in order and helping me not go on and on and on and rambling and messing up the schedule so much. I want to thank everybody for being here. And thank y'all for showing up and for having fun with me, because this was a lot of fun. I don't know about y'all, I had a blast. Take it easy, have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Cheers.